Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, LadyMBeauty. I want to say back in maybe May or so of 2021, I did a video, best bronzers for dark skin, and baby, the bronzer game has completely changed. Like, I was going through some of my old pics and I realized that I don't even reach for any of those anymore. Formulas have evolved, shade ranges are even better, and honestly, my standards are higher now. So today I'm sharing my updated best bronzers for dark skin, my 2026 edition. I have 8 cream bronzers and 7 powder bronzers that we're gonna go through in today's video. Now, we're talking bronzers that actually show up on medium to deep skin. They're gonna give you that sculpted, snatched look. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Before we jump in, I am not just showing you random bronzers. Every single one in this video has earned its place in my collection. So if they're here, then that means they have performed, they have earned their place. And so let's start out with the cream bronzers. First up is going to be my favorite cream bronzer. This is number 1, okay? And this is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick. And this is in the shade Dark Deep. If you only buy 1 cream bronzer from this video, this is the one. This comes up, you can see this, and that is what it looks like. Like, it's so creamy. It just disappears into the skin. There's no patchiness, there's no dragging. And then look at the tone, Dark Deep. It's warm. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Think sculpted, think defined, think I have cheekbones for days. Listen, chef's kiss, I love. Do you guys see that? Next up is going to be the Nars Laguna Bronzing Cream. I have 2 shades. I have number 4 and I have number 5. And these are iconic for a reason. So on my hands, this is 4. And then this is going to be 5. You can see that 4 is definitely a little bit warmer and 5 is deeper. So if you're medium to deep, 4 is going to be beautiful. If you're darker or deeper, then 5 is perfect. But also, if you prefer something richer, this is going to give you a more sculpted look, as you can see that right there. And then 4 is just gonna give you a nice bronzy kind of look. So that's Laguna Cream Bronzer, number 4 and number 5. Next up is the Say Sun Melt Bronzer. I have the shade Deep Bronze. Look at that. Ooh, that's just 1 tap and you can see it immediately. If you like a bronzer that's just melts easily into the skin, this I say is good for underpainting, or if you're just somebody who just wants to look bronze, you're into like no makeup look, then this one is going to be for you. Look, it just melts into the skin so beautifully. This one, definitely very lightweight, very blendable. This is what I reach for when I'm rocking a skin tint and I don't want too much, but I just want to look like nice, polished, put together. Then this cream bronzer is definitely one that I reach for. Next up is a newer release that has already made it into my collection, and this one is the Rhode Pocket Bronze. And this is in the shade Drench. And first of all, the packaging, it is super cute. It's so compact, and this is something that you can throw in your bag. It's easy to travel with if you want to touch up throughout the day. This just makes it super easy to do that. But look at that pigment. So it's definitely more of a neutral shade. Now, do you see that? So definitely that no makeup look. I would say texture wise, it's very emollient. So if you have mature or drier skin, then this is gonna look beautifully on your skin. Next up is the Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick, and I have the shade Whiskey. I also have the shade under this, it's called Ganache. But yeah, can we just take a moment for the packaging? This is given luxury, the weight of it, the formula, like everything about this feels expensive. It's like magnetic. Man, listen, love this. Let's get into the swatch. Whiskey is going to be more of that, I would say neutral, leaning more to a contour more than a bronzer. Like, look at that color. Again, I tend to like a little bit more warmer bronzers on the warmer side. And so that's what we have here. It's just right. This is my, I want to feel expensive bronzer. And let's go ahead and blend that out. These are for the days. This is for the day when you just want to treat yourself. Ooh. This is the bronzer for those days, and that is what it's looking like blended out. Like, it just melts right into the skin. You really can't even see it, but it's there. It's giving you the warmth. Again, another product that I would say is for those no makeup days where you just want to add warmth but not a lot of product. Next up is another Westman Atelier bronzer. This one is the Sun Tone Bronzing Cream. So the other one was like a contour stick, and then now we get into the cream bronzer. And in this, it has two different shades. One is lighter. I thought you guys can see. So in this, it has two different shades. One is lighter and one is going to be darker. This one is the lighter tone, and then this one is going to be the darker tone. And then I'm just gonna put Whiskey up. And then that is Whiskey on the end. So you can kind of see all three shades and what they look like. Ooh. Super easy, super blendable, and they're buildable. So you can add more to build up if you're looking for a deeper, rich shade. And again, Westman has another shade under this. I don't think I said the color. This is in Soleil Parfait 4. All right, last up is going to be an honorable mention. This one has been around for quite some time, and this is the Chanel Les Beiges Cream Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. This is in the shade 395 Soleil Tan Deep Bronze. If you know, you know. This is timeless bronzer. It's an OG, like it's a staple in my collection. Before half of these other cream bronzers, this one has been around. The formula is very similar to the Say Sun Melt. It's like a gel hybrid. It's very lightweight. It's very natural. The smell, it's luxury. This is what it looks like. Again, it's going to be that barely there look. It's perfect for underpainting. It's perfect, again, when you just want to add a little bit of warmth to the skin. It just blends beautifully. It's soft, it's creamy. Oh, it is just chef's kiss. It's there, but it's not oomph. This is not trendy. This is just a classic that still holds a place in my collection. I know some of you are ride or die cream, and I know some of you are ride or die powders, but I'm going to show you why having both matters. But first, let's get into some of the powder bronzers that perform. We're going to start out with my number one. This is my favorite. This is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Blurring Bronzer. This is in the shade Dark, and you guys, I love this. Is the bronzer here. It's blended out. It's finely milled. It's smooth. It blurs. It adds just the right amount of warmth to the skin. And I will say this is buildable. So you can go in and build up if you want. But this right here, it's chef's kiss. I love it. I reach for this all the time. Yeah, it's my favorite for a reason. You want the perfect combo, put these two together. This is the stick, and then add the powder on top. You want to talk about snatch sculpted. Yeah, this is going to give it to you every time. So next up is going to be the Dolce & Gabbana long lasting bronzer and eyeshadow powder. This is in the shade number 5. What I love about this is it's a face and eyes. It's for the face and eyes. So I typically can run this into my creases. This is something that you can use in multiple ways. So it's a multi-purpose product. You can see it right there. So beautiful. This is my number 2 powder bronzer. And this is what I reach for when I'm doing a full face and I just want everything to come together and I just want to feel expensive. Next up is my number 3 bronzer. This is going to be the Carolina Herrera Nude Couture Matte Bronzer in the shade 40 Deep. Another one of my luxury bronzers. This is another one that I just love to reach for. It's finely milled. It's barely there. It's buildable. It kind of has a little bit of restraint, but it shows up. This is the bronzer that I reach for most times when I am rocking all of my other cream bronzers, because on its own, it just adds just a nice warmth to the skin. It's definitely buildable, but I find that this performs the best when I wear it on top of any of my cream bronzers. It just smooths it out. It just adds this nice warmth. It picks up the undertone of the cream bronzers, and I just really enjoy this bronzer, and that's my number 3 bronzer. Next up is my Nars matte bronzers. I have 2 shades for you. I have Laguna 06. This one is going to be a little bit deeper. It's neutral. It just adds the right amount of warmth, and it also does a good job of just carving out the cheekbones. And then number 2 is Karimba. This is an OG. I've had these for years. These are staples at this point. Karimba, it's more red. It's more giving you warmth, and it's also just adding that sun-kissed bronzer look that we all need. Now, y'all know Nars has been doing bronzers for years. I've had these in my collection for a while. So if you have these and you're wondering, do you need something new? You can, but you really don't. These are pigmented, they show up, they perform very well, and they're still relevant. They still hold up, and they're still great products. This is my number 5 bronzer, and this one is the YSL All Hours Hyper Bronze, and this is in the shade 05. Again, just packaging alone, this is just amazing. Listen, the pigment on this, it just goes a long way. Again, with a lot of luxury bronzers, they are going to be buildable. They're meant to be understated. It's gonna give you just that right amount of warmth, but it's definitely buildable, and you can build it up to get the look that you're looking for. I've like been digging into this. What I love about this, it's all in the name. It says all hours, and this one definitely holds up. It doesn't fade, it stays true, it's long wearing, it blurs, it's smooth, it's matte. It's just one of those bronzers that just really perform, and I just really enjoy this bronzer in my collection. Keep going down the list. This one is new. This one is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzers, and this one is Chocolate Lava. Now, the pigment on this is, it has some pigment to it, okay? You have to go in with a light hand or you're going to look crazy with this bronzer. I learned the hard way. So this, you want to start out tapping off your brush and just adding more warmth rather than going in with the full swirl and just going in. No, you cannot do this with this. This one is kind of like when a bronzer and a contour meets and they have a baby. This is the shade that you're going to get. It's very pigmented. It has the right amount of warmth and it has the right amount of neutral natural look to it, but it just does a good job of just carving out the cheeks and adding the right amount of warmth to the skin. And I would just say Too Faced did a really good job when they came out with these bronzers, and of course they smell like chocolate. Another mention of amazing bronzers that perform, this one is the Haus Labs Powder Sculpt Velvet Bronzer. I have two shades. I have Redwood, and you can just tell by the name, this is going to lean a little bit more warmer and giving you that sun-kissed glow. It's velvet, it's bouncy, so it's just soft. It blends easily into the skin. And then the other shade I have is Jatoba Sun. And I believe she also came out with some more bronzers after this, but I still love these. If you like a bronzer that you can slowly build, then this is going to be what you need. Again, you want to start out slowly and you want to build it up because they do pack a punch. And what I love about these is that you can customize your intensity based on what it is that you are looking for. Perform very well. They're soft, they're blendable, they pack a punch, they give you that nice sun-kissed look. Or you can go in and sculpt out your cheekbones to say, hey, I have cheekbones. So whatever your vibe is, these Haus Lab bronzers are going to definitely perform for you. Let's recap my top 5 bronzers currently in my collection. Number 5, we have the YSL All Hours Hyper Bronze. Number 4, we have the Nars Matte Bronzers, the 2 shades, Karimba and Laguna. Number 6, we have number 3, my Carolina Herrera Nude Couture Bronzer. Number 2 is my Dolce & Gabbana Face and Eyes Bronzer. Again, multi-purpose, love this. My number 1 is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick in the shade Dark Deep. And then we have the Soft Sculpt Blurring Powder in the shade Dark. Together, these are unstoppable. We have the stick that just sculpts and defines, and then we have the powder that blurs, and together the shades just match perfectly. You cannot go wrong with this combo. That wraps up my best bronzers for dark skin, the 2026 edition. Let me know in the comments below, what is your go-to bronzers? I'm always on the hunt to try something new, so I would love to hear from you. If you aren't already subscribed, please take the time to hit that subscribe button down below. While you're there, turn on your notification bells to be notified whenever I upload new videos. That's it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Bye.